Hello, my name is Salsabila Putri Aryani with name 63241109, Faculty of Economy and Business, majoring in Accounting, Universitas Bina Sarana Informatika. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Honorable Mr. Bobby Octavian Yuskar, Master of Education, and the audience that I respect. Today we gather to strengthen the bond of friendship and also preserve the diversity of Indonesian cuisine, which is very much in number. From Sabang to Merauke, we can see how many regions, tribes, and cultures in Indonesia. Each tribe has its own regional specialty. We can imagine there are more than 1,000 specialties in Indonesia. Food in each region has a variety of flavor, some tend to be spicy, sweet, salty, or savour. This is due to geographical condition, community culture, and also the species used to make dishes. Not only that, the diversity of Indonesian cuisine also show the creativity and innovation of our ancestors in processing food ingredients. Many Indonesian food are delicious and unique in name, processing, like presentation, such as Ampiang Dadia from West Sumatra, Kerak Telur from Jakarta, Rawon from East Java, Gudeg from Yogyakarta, and many more. Then there is rendang. Who doesn't know this West Sumatra specialty? The making of the rendang takes a long time. Rendang has a slightly spicy flavor and contains many spices that absorb into the meat. Rendang has been recognized as the one of the most delicious food in the world by several institutions including CNN Travel. The rich flavor and smell of spices in rendang is the main attraction for many people, including foreign tourists. The diversity of Indonesian food is not only about its smell and taste, but also about the social and cultural value contained in it. Food can be a symbol of identity, togetherness, and intimacy. Therefore, we must always preserve and promote the diversity of Indonesian cuisine at home and abroad so that it is not forgotten and taken by other countries. We must not forget the servings of the ancestors who have innovation to create the specialties. Thank you for your attention to my speech. I apologize if any of my words or behavior are unpleasant for all of you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Salsabila Putri Aryani with name 63241109. In this video part 2, I will presentation about used to, habitual past plus infinitive. Habitual past. The habitual past is a grammar structure that allows you to talk about action that happened regularly or repeatedly in the past but not longer occur. We can also use it to describe state of being that were once a reality but are not true anymore. The habitual past is perfect for reminiscing about our childhood or describing how life used to be. It is quite easy to form an English speaker often use it to talk about past routines and habits. How to perform the habitual past? In the habitual past, either used to or would is followed by the best form of the main verb. 1. Used to plus best verb. Example, Elizabeth used to be very thin, but she has recently gained a lot of weight. 2. Would plus best verb. Example, before my husband and I had children, we would sleep in on the weekend. Used to plus infinitive. We can use used to talk about past dates that are not true anymore. Example, the house used to be a garden. We can also use used to talk about past habit, repeated past action that don't happen anymore. Example, I used to oversleep, but now I don't anymore. Used to plus infinitive should not be confused with be or get used to plus ing, which has a different meaning. The difference is covered here. Used to is a versatile phrase for the habitual past. It works with both action and state. Action, example 1. She used to ride her bike to school every day. 2. He used to smoke, but he quit 2 years ago. State, example, we used to live in a small village. 2. I used to have long hair, but I cut it short last year. Next, the negative form of used to is did not used to or never used to. The question form is did you used to? Example, negative 1. I didn't use to like vegetable when I was a kid. 2. I never used to bring my own bag to the grocery store. Question, example 1. Did you used to have a pet? 2. Did you used to play the guitar? Next, would. Would is often paired with specific time marker and is used to describe repeated action in the past. However, unlike used to, it is never used with state of being. Example, when I was a child, I would go to the park every afternoon. 2. Every winter, we would build a snowman in the backyard. Past simple. We can always use the past simple as an alternative to use to or would to talk about past state or habits. The main difference is that the past simple doesn't emphasize the repeated or continuous nature of the action or situation. Also, the past simple doesn't make it so clear that the thing is not longer true. Example, I would wake up early on Sundays. 2. He often ate breakfast in the morning. 3. They used to go to the same cafe every weekend. Thank you. Let's go!